Rome ruled the ancient world. Its legions marched across continents. Its engineers built roads that still exist today. Its name became synonymous with power, discipline, and civilization itself. But what if Rome was not the most advanced empire of the ancient world? What if, centuries before Rome reached its height, another empire had already mastered governance, engineering, communication, and cultural tolerance on a scale Rome would later imitate? This is the story of the Achaemenid Persian Empire, the empire history rarely celebrates. Long before Rome dominated Europe, a leader named Cyrus the Great began building something extraordinary. Not just a kingdom, but a system, an empire that stretched from Egypt to India. At its peak, it ruled over nearly half of the world's population. Rome never governed that much of humanity, but Persia's true power was not just in its size, it was in its strategy. Instead of crushing the cultures it conquered, Persia allowed them to keep their religions, their traditions, and their local leaders. The empire was divided into provinces called satrapies, each governed efficiently but held accountable to the central throne. It was organized, structured, stable. While other empires ruled through fear, Persia ruled through intelligent administration. Cyrus himself issued what many historians consider one of the earliest declarations of human rights, the Cyrus Cylinder. It spoke of religious freedom and protection of cultures, concepts that sound modern, yet existed over 2,500 years ago. Then there was their engineering. You've heard of Roman aqueducts, but Persian engineers created qanats, underground water systems that transported water across miles of desert without evaporation. Some of these systems still function today. They mastered desert survival with precision engineering, and their ceremonial capital, Persepolis, was a masterpiece of architecture. Massive stone terraces, intricate carvings, advanced drainage systems, columns so perfectly aligned they still stand in ruins today. This was not a primitive empire. This was calculated brilliance. Militarily, Persia commanded one of the most organized forces of its time. Among them were the Immortals, an elite unit that always remained 10,000 strong. If one soldier fell, another immediately replaced him. To their enemies, they seemed unstoppable. When Persia clashed with the Greek city-states in wars led by kings like Darius and Xerxes, history began to shift. The Greeks recorded the battles. Later, Rome inherited their narratives, and history, as it often does, favored the West. Eventually, a young conqueror named Alexander the Great invaded Persia. In 330 BCE, Persepolis burned. The empire fractured, its dominance ended, but its influence did not. Rome would rise to power afterward, and many of the systems Rome perfected, roads, administration, regional governance, had already been demonstrated on a massive scale by Persia. Yet when we speak of greatness, we say Rome. When we teach empire, we teach Rome, because history is not only written by the victors, it is remembered by those who control the narrative. The Persian Empire shaped the ancient world in ways that still echo today. Its tolerance, its organization, its engineering, these were foundations of civilization. Rome became legendary, but Persia came first. And sometimes, the greatest empires are not the ones history celebrates. They are the ones history forgets. Rome ruled the history books, but Persia shaped the world. So tell me, do you still think Rome was the greatest? Comment below. Let's talk.